Hello, welcome back to my channel. First fight I'll be picking today will be on the preliminary fight card. It's Justin Wren versus Juan Torres. The reason I'm picking a preliminary fight is because Justin Wren, if you don't know who he is, he's a former UFC fighter. He was on the Ultimate Fighter TV show, but he left fighting and he went and lived with the pygmies in Africa to teach them how to drill water wells, how to drill and maintain them. He does some great, I guess you could say, charity work, but he has an organization called Fight for the Forgotten. I'm going to put an annotation up on the screen somewhere. A link in the description as well. But if you can, you know, it's a great cause. You know, if you could donate a few bucks, it all goes to helping people with clean water that don't have it. He left his whole life, his lifestyle. He went and lived with the pygmies for I think over a year. You know, so it's a great organization. Please look into it, and even check out his podcast. He was on Joe Rogan Experience podcast, so you can learn more about him. Please check into that. But onto the fight card, I'm going to pick Justin Wren. Can't go against him. Next fight I'll be picking will be Melvin Guillard versus Derek Campos. I don't know a whole lot about Derek Campos. I actually got to see him fight live at the Windstar Casino in Thackerville, Oklahoma. He got beat. He got knocked out by Brandon Gertz. But I know Melvin Guillard has a powerful punch. And I believe Melvin Guillard will get it done. I think he'll get the knockout. First, second round possibly. But who I'm going to go with is the young assassin, Melvin Guillard. Next fight we have is Linton Vassell versus Emanuel Newton. Emanuel Newton is the former light heavyweight champ, Bellator. He's tough. I think he lost his last fight to Phil Davis, which Phil Davis is no joke. I think Linton Vassell lost his last fight too to King Mo. So they're both kind of not on a losing streak, but coming off of losses. I'm going to go with Emanuel Newton. I think he has a better ground game, better wrestling. He's definitely strong, got some knockout power. He knocked out, I think it was King Mo with a spinning back fist. That was amazing. So I'm going to go Emanuel Newton, KO, second round. Next fight we have Dada 5000 versus Kimbo Slice. Let's call this what it is. This is a fun fight. There's no title implications. There's no, I mean, Dada 5000's 2-0, but I don't know even the last time he fought. If you don't know who Dada 5000 is, there's a great documentary called The Backyard Fighting Scene in Miami, I believe. Dada, that's where Kimbo got his start, I think, you know, in YouTube videos fighting people for few bucks. Dada 5000 kept that going, I guess, in his backyard, and kind of had his own promotion. It's a good documentary, man. It shows you tough life some people have. Helps you to be thankful for what you have. But it's a good documentary. I'd recommend you watch it. Put a little description somewhere. But it should be a fun fight. I mean, you know, not all fights have to be, I don't want to say serious, because fighting is serious. But not all fights have to be for rankings and title contentions. You know, this is a fun fight, you know. This is basically a street fight in the cage. So I've seen one fight from Dada 5000, and he probably should have lost. I don't want to say it's fixed, but it looked a little strange to me. But I think Kimbo was going to knock him out. You know, Kimbo has a lot more experience, even though he's 5-2. I think he's trains with the Black Zillions, so I mean, he's got some great training partners. You know, Kimbo has no ground game, so if Dada, you know, can take him down and lay on him, you know, Dada's huge, you know. But I don't foresee that happening. I just think Kimbo is just gonna. I think they're both just gonna stand and bang, and I think this is gonna be fast. I think this fight is gonna be over within a minute, 2 minutes max. So it's just my guess. You know, I think Kimbo, even though he's older, man, he still has a hard punch, and I think he's gonna put Dada 5000 down. Next fight we have is Hoist Gracie versus Ken Shamrock, the granddaddy of them all. Literally. 49 versus 52, 51, something like that. This is another fun fight. I mean, these guys have fought twice, you know, 20 years ago at UFC 1. I mean, they're Hall of Famers, you know. This should be a fun fight. You know, it brings eyes to Bellator more than anything. You know, people tune in to see these guys fight because they know the names. But, you know, it'll shed light on some younger fighters. Or maybe people will say, hey, Bellator's cool. You know, I'll watch Bellator. When's the next show? So that's what it is. It's ratings. And I'm not mad at that. You know, Scott Coker knows what he's doing. You know, he's bringing eyes to his organization. But, you know, fun fight. You know, two old school guys that you know, as long as they're healthy and they pass their physical exams, whatever, and they get licensed, fine. Let them fight, you know. It's at a catch weight, which it's more of an open weight because I don't see it as a catch weight because Hoist is 176 pounds and Ken Shamrock 204-ish, you know, so right under 30 pounds difference. I don't see that as a catch weight. It's just more of an open weight fight. But if I had to pick, and I am picking, I'm going to go with Hoist Gracie. I think he'll get, you know, Shamrock to the ground. Shamrock probably, you know, still has some power, but I think it'll end up going to the ground. And when you're on the ground, Brazilian master, jiu-jitsu master, Hoist Gracie, and you can't go against him, you know. So I think Hoist is going to submit him, maybe second round, you know, if they can get the feel for each other first round. I don't know, you know, he might be able to catch Shamrock in the first round. But either way, I look for Hoist to submit Shamrock. This should be a fun fight, you know. A lot of eyes on the. It'll probably do really good ratings. So that's my pick, Hoist Gracie, taking down Ken Shamrock. That's it for Bellator 149, I believe. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. Let me know your picks in the comment section below. Who you think is going to win the certain fights. I'm always interested in seeing what other people have picked. Thank you for watching, and until next time.